The FIFA 2022 World Cup has kicked off today in Qatar, and widespread criticism of its attitude towards LGBT people.
In Qatar, there is Sharia law.
They say that human rights are important and that competing nations must oblige.
People have a right to love who they want, to dress the way they want, to be treated as equal citizens under the law.
Human rights, okay, great. According to whose definition? Right, your definition, her definition. She said it. Human rights, which she supports, is about the right to choose to dress. And yet, she is the person who said, I think every secularist and women's rights defender should support a burqa and niqab ban. So clearly, she's a hypocrite when it comes to Muslims choosing what they want to wear. She can tell Muslim women what to do. They can't tell themselves what to do. So you are a hypocrite,
I
madam.
think banning things that are detrimental to human rights and human values is actually a step in the direction of defending human rights.
A twisted argument worthy of the Chinese government banning people going to mosques, banning Qurans, banning a whole number of things in the name of defending Chinese values and rights. So
50% of Muslims who live here in the UK would like to see homosexuality made illegal here in the UK. Now, I worry.
Must I condemn my own religion to live here?
Well, that's your
be
choice.
given
Well,
rights?
then it is.
Robbie Williams, Naomi Campbell, they've all taken the 30 pieces of silver from Qatar. They've been bought by Qatar. They've sold their principles for money.
The Islamic perspective is a worldview based on the creator of the universe being the source of good and bad.
And you can have up to 3 wives, is it? 4. Four wives?
Can I
Well, you can have a million girlfriends and cheating your wife in the West.
It's what about this and what
Sometimes women get stoned in the streets in some of these countries.
Yes.
Where's the decency? Where's the public decency there? Where's
For people to go out on the street and somehow to stone women, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. When gay people are determined as a separate group from straight people now, you now make these new groups up, which the West did, and then it began, that's when discrimination began. The West discriminated.
I'm sorry, but by your account, they just ceased.
You can't just ride roughshod on people's beliefs and ideas without making a solid argument. If you say something is human right, show us from philosophical first principles why it is universal and even rational. I know you have an ex to grind because you're ex-Muslim. I'm ex-Christian, but I've got over it. Who says you have a right to commit adultery and cheat on your partner?
Who says you can stone someone to death because they have sex outside of marriage?
The state has
Do you understand that?
The state has the monopoly.
How dare you? How dare you say that someone should be stoned?
Apart from just your umbrage and, this is against the Western values that I've learned and imbibed. I'm sorry, you need a better argument.
People can have whatever the beliefs they want, but they cannot shove those beliefs down people's throats. Listen, you are defending killing people,
advice.
so don't you dare tell me I take my advice.
In the whataboutery there.
Yes.
No. Be consistent. When you criticize someone else, have consistent principles. It's not whataboutery. I demand from you, madam, and you, sirs, consistency when you criticize, to hold to the same principles yourself.